Say what's up, everybody. Say my name is Chase. Subscribe to my channel, our channel. Go Poppy, go Poppy, go, go baby, go baby, go. Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. Today we're gonna be doing a Q&A of some questions that people ask, and we've kind of put in some questions that are like
related to the same topic.
Yeah. Anyway, sorry it took so long for this video because so the first question that everyone wants to know is, how did we meet?
So the way I found out about her was through my friend who was in the leadership class, and they went on a field trip to meet all these different schools in our area. So when they went, he met this girl that was her best friend at the time.
Well, he met me too.
And her, yeah, they
yeah,
met
we
each
were
other.
together.
So then he started getting close with her best friend at the time, and then we had class together. He was showing me them two, and then he showed me her, and I was like, damn, who that? And then he was like, oh, her name is da 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 da. I said, no, she finna go to Skyline next year, because both of them were gonna go to Skyline next year. So I was like, damn, I'm gonna go to Skyline next year. So I already had my plans in place. I had to hop on once we graduated.
Okay, anyways, and then freshman year started, and then I never seen him. I knew his brother before I even knew him, because his brother would hang out with my cousin. So you see me walk around first, I think.
To be honest, I never seen her most of the freshman year.
I was hiding
because she would be in the cuts,
yes.
And I would be walking around with with my partners and stuff. I would never see her.
Then I met him on, well, my best friend at the time, she told me that this boy liked me, and I was like, who? And I was shy. I never had a boyfriend. Like, I was new to this whole high school thing. And then she like dragged me across the senior lawn, and then he had his back turned, and then she tapped him and was like, Noah. And then he turned around and he was shook. He was like, what the fuck?
But tell me what I was wearing. Tell me what I was wearing.
I don't know, because all I remember is that you wear this, okay, like a zebra or camel outfit.
It wasn't a full outfit. It was just a shirt.
I don't know, but that
I had a blue zebra camel shirt.
Oh my god. And then
some tan pants and some all blue Roshi runs. If you remember Roshi runs back in 2014-15, then you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, and then that's what happened. That's how I met him. He just turned around like, oh shit. Like,
and then like that interaction was just hella awkward, and I feel like because of that we didn't talk for a while.
We didn't talk for a couple more months, and then that's how we met.
And and during that time I still had like a Justin Bieber haircut.
Look at this dude.
It was just bad timing overall.
Okay, how did you spit game at me, and how did we both fall for each other?
So after that, after we were introduced to each other, we didn't talk like we said, but then all I remember was Valentine's Day was coming up soon. Not soon, but like, the school year went by, and I hadn't really talked to her. And then Valentine's Day came up, so she still knew of me. She still knew like I was going around saying she's cute and all that stuff, because I was on the basketball team during that time, and I'll just be talking about her a lot, and then all my friends would just try to put me on the spot.
Every time I walk by, they just be saying some weird stuff, and I'm just like, oh my gosh. And I was like a really shy girl. Yeah. So I would be hella like,
it's crazy. I still wouldn't even see her around school because our class was just in different corners of the fucking school.
Lunchtime, I would just hang out in like one area. Yeah. You was
so basically, I think Valentine's Day comes by, and I feel like, I glowed up a little bit. I feel like I cut my hair by that time.
No, you didn't.
No, I didn't. I still have my Justin Bieber hair, so I don't know what you was thinking. So Valentine's Day came by, and then I find her walking to class by herself. Yeah, I asked her to be my Valentine, and she said yeah.
And then you walked into class, and no, you were walking me to class, and then that's when he asked me to be. No, he asked me. He was like, "Can I walk you to class?" That's what you
I don't talk about that.
Yes, you do. Anyways, he was like, "Can I walk you to class?" And I was like, "What did I say?"
He was like, yeah.
No, but anyways, and then when I was about to go into my class, he like stopped me and he asked me, and Yeah. I mean, I wasn't gonna say no because that's kind of mean.
You was gonna say yes, of course.
How did we fall for each other? Like, what did you like about me? Or something like that, I think. Like, what did you like about me? And then what did I like about you? You go first, though.
And to be honest, when I first seen her, I was like, damn, I gotta get her. But I wouldn't say that's when I fell for you. When we started hanging out down in the PE area. And then, I don't know, just the way she was...
What, junior year?
Freshman year.
Oh, freshman year?
Just the way she would be hella shy and sweet. Back then she used to be sweet and shy, but now she hella like ratchet and hyphy.
No.
But back then she was so shy and she like never really had a boyfriend before. So yeah.
And you never had a girlfriend before, so don't even play. No, he talking about me, talking about I was so sweet and stuff back then. You was too, no, and then I don't know what happened.
But you were like we were both like just hecka shy and like hella like we would just like laugh or like we do like
just giggle.
Yeah, we do like awkward laughs. We wouldn't even talk, but then we would just like we would both just be like smiling or something, something like that.
Yeah.
It was hella weird to me.
It was funny. I don't know why. I kind of wish I could go back.
It was like a little middle school crush, but in high school. That's what I was saying.
Yeah. Oh, how did I fall for you? Same. No. I fell for you.
Yeah, you better tell him what happened.
I fell for him. I think it was junior year, huh? Or like, yeah.
Y'all see that time gap? I fell for her freshman year. It took her 2 years.
Okay, because I never had a boyfriend and I couldn't even. I was not allowed to have a boyfriend because I'm.
That's not an excuse.
No, I'm kidding. I'm playing. But I fell for him like junior year because I don't know. Like we were always on and off freshman year, and then like, cause I didn't know if I wanted a boyfriend or not because I was still like, not experimenting, but like, cause I never really talked to a lot of guys. I just was trying to do my own thing, and I was scared to get in trouble with my mom.
Worried about having a boyfriend,
yeah, I was scared. My mom gonna beat my butt. Anyways, and then I seen him, and I saw him talk to other females. I guess I got jealous. I guess you can say that. Yeah. And then I don't know. I was like, oh my god, he cut his hair. No.
When you get junior year, you start making a little money. You start figuring out how you dress.
You were always coming around because you were friends with my family, so I had no choice but to see him, and I'm just like, this is so awkward. Oh yeah, and then he would always come to my PE class, and then this girl would always be like, oh, y'all gonna go back, y'all gonna date each other again, blah blah blah, and I'm just like, no, blah blah. And then remember that you would always come stalk me in my PE class.
I had that class.
No, you did not have that class.
Yes,
you weren't on the roster.
Oh my gosh.
Let go.
Question number 3. When did we meet each other's families?
I don't remember when I met yours. Wait.
So I met. Oh shit. I met her family, like her cousin and stuff, through high school.
No, like my mom.
Yeah, but then as slowly through high school, I started getting closer to her cousin stuff. So then I would eventually start going to their houses and stuff. So it was really easy for me to meet her family because her family is always so welcoming. But then I actually first met her mom when I was at her cousin's house, and I didn't have a way to get home, and it was raining, I think, right?
Yeah.
So it was raining.
And he had a bike. No, you didn't have a bike.
I just walked, I think.
Yeah, I think you walked.
Because we lived really pretty close, so I was just going to walk. And then her mom felt bad and took me home.
No, I asked my mom. I was like, Mom, can you take my friend home?
Yeah.
But my mom knew. She knew we were talking because she had that instinct. You know, that mom instinct. She was like,
I don't think she would even access to drop another boy off on her.
No.
Back then.
She would never.
Yeah.
But she felt bad because it was raining. She's not going to let you walk home.
Yeah.
What's wrund? Anyways, when we officially started dating.
Yeah, so I've been met her family.
Yeah, he knew mine for a very long time.
And then she met my family.
Like senior, like the summertime, like senior year, going into senior year, the summertime, because his like family would have like, like the niece's birthday or something, and then I think that's when it came. I was so shy, I'm still shy. I feel like.
So I feel like it was so easy for me and your family.
Yeah, because my family is very like.
I was always with them before we even started dating.
Yeah, and you were close with my family already, so it's like, Yeah, my family has that like the bond with people, and like everyone's so close in age that like everyone just kick it with each other.
Yeah.
But next question, what was both of our reactions when we found out we were pregnant? What was your reaction?
To be honest, I was not surprised, but then also I was nervous, but then also like prepared at the same time.
Yeah.
Because for a while we like knew it was gonna happen, but we wasn't planning on it. But at the same time, we were trying to avoid it, but then we were just being irresponsible.
Yeah.
But I was nervous at first, but then it was like, you gotta suck it up.
Yeah. I knew, because as a female, I know my body. So once I started feeling those changes in my body, I already knew. And I knew, like, I don't know, I just knew something was wrong. And I mean, I was scared, I was nervous. I was mainly scared to tell my mom.
Yeah.
Because
I was scared to tell my mom.
you were so scared.
She had to tell my mom for me.
Oh my gosh.
Because she was like,
oh wait, no, that's for the next question.
Okay, I'm gonna say that for you.
But I don't know, I just knew. I didn't really have a reaction to it. You know, I told my friends, like, I think I'm pregnant, like, you know. What was our parents' reaction to a pregnancy? What was their mom reaction? Oh. So I used to work at this one place, like a burger shop or whatever, and then I would like, you know, like tell my mom like, ew, it stinks, I can't walk past this. And I told my mom I was like missing my period, like I don't think my period hasn't came, you know. I'm trying to like tell my mom, like, you know, hint like, oh, I might be pregnant. And then my mom, she actually told me to take a pregnancy test. But then, you know, me and my mom is really close, so she told me to take a pregnancy test. But I knew if I took that pregnancy test and it came out positive, she was gonna.
So you was basically snitching on yourself the whole time.
Yeah, because I wanted to like come off like I know what.
You wanted to let her know easy instead
of
the hard
way. Like, oh, she found out like from someone else or something. Like, okay, you need to take a pregnancy test, and I was like, okay, with you or with someone else? And she was like, I don't know, just take it. And then when I got home from work, my cousins and stuff was over, so I went to sleep, and next thing you know, I felt like someone just slapped my leg, like just slapped my leg hecka hard. And it was my mom. It was my mom. And then she was like, go to the bathroom and take a pregnancy test right now. And I was like trying to avoid it the whole time. When I got home and my cousins were there, I was trying to like, you know, like talk to my cousins, play with them, blah blah blah. And then I went to the bathroom, I took the test, and it was positive. And then I came out the bathroom, and then my mom was like, where's the test? And I was like, oh, it's in the bathroom. It's still like, you know, blinking, because I had the clear digital thing. And then she was like, okay, well, you need to go get it now. And then I was trying to avoid it for a heck of a long. I left it behind the shower curtain, so if my stepdad went in the bathroom, he wouldn't have seen it. Because my mom was trying to be kind of like secretive too, of my stepdad not finding out that I took a pregnancy test, because he was sleeping. And then my mom, I was trying to avoid it. I sat on the couch, and she was like, okay, it's done now, it's done. And I was like, I don't think it's done. She's like, it's done. And I went to go get it, and then I showed her. She had a napkin, and then I looked at it already, so it was positive. I was so scared to hand her the pregnancy test, and then I handed it to her. She had a napkin, and she grabbed it from my hand, and then she flipped it, and it was positive. And she was,
then what was her?
She was just like, mad. Like, you know how like that mom like quiet and they give you the death stare? Oh my gosh, that's not like, I felt like,
that's how you know they mad when
they're mad, and you know you disappointed your mom, and it's just like, damn. But now she's happy because she loves him. She's like obsessed with him. She don't let nobody touch him when he's over. Yeah, when we go out, or when we go over her house, she's like, give me the baby. She's like, go sleep or something. Go eat. Yeah. Yeah.
The way my mom found out was, I was also avoiding it for the longest. So it was probably like a whole month pregnant, and I was avoiding it, telling my mom and my family. It's not that I was nervous, but I was like
scared.
I just felt like I was scared.
He didn't want to tell them because his excuse to me was that you need to wait till you're like 3 months. And I was like, well, I need another parent to know it's your mom, you know?
Yeah. Oh yeah, I wanted to wait till 3 months, but then I guess 3 months is a long time.
I came over and I was, you know, like, you know, me and my mom had like got into it and stuff. You know, like I'm her baby. Of course, she's gonna be upset that her daughter is pregnant. At, you know, this happened so fast.
What age?
Like 20.
Yeah, 20.
So, and then I came here and I was crying to him because, you know, like I was sad because my mom wasn't talking to me. She was ignoring me, and then I was crying to him. I was like, you know, are you gonna tell your mom? Blah blah blah. And then he was like, no. And then what happened?
She got mad and she was like, I'm gonna go downstairs right now and tell your mom. And I was like, no, you're not. And then she went downstairs. You know what I'm telling you? She went downstairs.
My dad never talked to his mom like that.
She
ever,
never, like,
ever.
So I went downstairs first. I mean, I went there after.
That was like the first time I actually had a conversation with your mom.
And she was like, hey, now I have something to tell you.
Were you listening from the top of the stairs?
Yeah, so I went downstairs and I'm just standing there. I'm like, oh shit. And then my mom was like, oh, do you want to go to the kitchen and tell me? And then, because my mom knew it was serious, and then she said, yeah. And then Lila ended up telling her, she's like, or she was just like, I'm pregnant. And then my mom was like,
no, I didn't say it like that. I was just like, oh, yeah, like, I'm pregnant. I didn't, why do you feel like I have that attitude?
I don't know.
I was just like, I'm pregnant. And she was like, oh, like, I
She's
don't know.
like,
She
I
was
kind of
really
already
nice.
knew.
Yeah, she's like, I knew.
Talking.
Yeah, and that's why I wanted to go to the kitchen. And then, like, your sister and her niece.
And then my sister eavesdropping, like, across, down the hall and from the dining room. So, yeah. So my mom, she was like,
did you guys want to get married? And we looked at each other.
Yeah.
Remember? We were
she was pretty. She was really nice about it. She was like, if you need somewhere to
She gave me a
stay, you're welcome to stay here
Mm-hmm.
and stuff like that. So my mom, I feel like my mom really helped comfort you and made the situation better, huh?
Yeah. So you know, I moved in my stuff.
I kind of knew my mom would act that way too, so that's why I didn't really care to tell her.
Yeah, he would tell me like, she's gonna find out. She's gonna be fine about it. I'm like, no.
My mom loves babies. And my mom's
to
older, so she wants all the grandchildren she can get.
It's not that my mom doesn't like babies. It's because my mom's young, and I'm her first daughter.
And my mom's at that point where she just wants all grandchildren.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What is our toughest experience being parents at a young age?
Toughest, I would say, not having our own place.
Yeah, it's hard.
Minus Corona, but if Corona wasn't happening right now, I think that would be mine. Not having our own place and my house being filled with a lot of people.
Just farted.
But yeah, number one would be Corona, but if it wasn't happening, it would be not having our own place.
Why not having my mom here? Because it was kind of hard because you never knew nothing about babies. I had a little bit of experience because I have a younger little brother.
Yeah.
And two, it's just, you know, being scared all the time, freaking out what's happening with him, you know, because we don't know nothing about babies. They can't even talk. The only thing they can do is cry. And so we're always like, his stomach hurt, or like, you know, like he's trying to poop or something. So it's just worrying about him all the time. Like, I'm scared something's gonna happen to him, and I just want him to be healthy. That's all I want.
Yeah, I actually take that back, because living at home, you get extra help.
Extra help, yeah.
You have people that know what they're doing because they have kids.
Before.
But it was still hard because your mom wasn't.
And it's Corona.
Your mom couldn't be there because Corona.
Yeah.
And my mom is always busy.
Yeah,
so,
but she helps out.
Yeah, but throughout the day, we would not know what to do. Or at nighttime when everyone's asleep.
But now that he's 3 months now, like, I don't know, I just feel like it's easier. We got the hang of it because we were doing this by ourselves throughout the whole day, like with no help or anything. And not knowing that having a child, you have to do all these like you know, get insurance and like birth control, birth certificate. Like, you have to you have to get like all that done, and I didn't even
we
know.
Still haven't picked up his birth certificate yet.
We are.
And he's 3 months. I'm gonna pick it up tomorrow, actually.
Don't tell him that. Okay, who gets the most sleep?
Me.
He sleeps like a baby.
But we made a deal because I wake up at 6 or 5.
No.
To feed him.
You do not wake up at 6 or 5 to feed him.
He wakes up at 6.
No, he is lying. He is lying. You're lying.
He wakes up at 6.
Yes, he wakes up at 6, but no, 5 to 6, because I feed him, and he goes back to sleep. He wakes up like 2 to 3 hours after that, and then he wakes up because that's his morning shift. And then you get mad, but he think I be sleeping, but I don't be sleeping because I can hear him crying. So I'm like half asleep and half awake because I can, like, you know, like I want to hear what he's doing. And then so then when I be falling, actually going back to sleep, and I wake up.
Dude, so basically, okay, I'm gonna tell you what our arrangement is. It's supposed to be that when he wakes up in the middle of the night around 2, 3, 4,
no,
5.
So he goes to sleep around like 10. He wakes up at 2 or 3, and then I feed him and go back to sleep. Wakes up around like 5, 6. I feed him again. He goes back to sleep, and then he wakes around 8. That's his shift. So
yeah, then you sleep in. But then some
days he'll feed him during, like, you know, my shift because I'm like tired.
But then when sometimes when I feed him around like 8 or sometimes even 6 in the morning, she'll wake up. She'll be like, feed him. Da, da, da. And then after I'm done feeding him and burping him, I'm lay him down. She wakes up. She's like, feed him. Like, and then, like, I already did everything. She wakes up. She's like, you didn't even burp him. Why are you asleep? Or you didn't even change his diaper yet. And I'll be asleep too after I'm done with all that. And she'll wake up and hit me and be like, you still didn't feed him. Like, it was just 5 minutes.
It's funny.
Like, she was asleep for 5 minutes, but she was actually asleep for like 30 minutes.
It feels like I was.
And I'd be like, damn, I just did all that and I put him back to sleep. And then she don't believe me either.
Sometimes you waking him up, I be sleeping, and then you still be on the chair, and then I wake up and I don't see him next to me. I freak out. I be like, where is he? And I see him over there. How did we come up with the name Jace?
You came up with the names. I just said yes.
Okay,
or
so
no.
we were downstairs and we had the gender in our hand, but we didn't know if he was a boy or a girl yet. And then we were just like, you know, like having a boy name and a girl name, and we were talking about it with his mom, and we were all just like shouting names at each other, like, you know, like Ava, Elijah. No one was just not liking those names.
I do not like Ava for a girl. That was for a girl, but I don't like Ava.
Nothing is wrong with the name Ava. He just don't see himself naming his daughter and naming Ava. Yeah, I really like that.
Or
name.
my son Mason.
I like him.
He was almost a Mason though. Like, he was almost.
He was almost a Mason jar.
Cause she almost knew what she wanted, but I was like, but then you said something.
And then I said Jace, and then everyone looked up.
And all I had was like ding, like a light bulb, like ding,
like a light bulb.
And everyone looked at each other. We were like, that sounds kind of nice.
Yeah. So.
And yeah. And ever since then, that name just stuck with us. Like every time.
Like nothing else really caught our eyes.
Yeah. So
like,
people would still ask like, "What your name?" We were like, "We don't know, but we like the name Jace."
Yeah.
Or Mason.
Yeah. Well, I like the name Mason.
And I like Jace more.
Yeah, and I saw I like Jace too, so I didn't even care which one it was. But then I felt like Jace was more him. It fitted.
And then like we still wasn't sure, but then by the time he came, we didn't have any other choice, so we just named him Jace.
Okay, next question is, how many more kids do we want? And how many years apart?
In the future, I want...
In the future?
2
he was literally like...
Or 3.
2 years or 3 years. And I'm just like, are you giving birth?
And I want a baby girl or another one. I want them to be at least 2 years apart. Yeah, 2 years apart because I want them to grow up with each other. I don't want to... Because I grew up with siblings. And my childhood was my childhood was amazing. Because, you know, you always have somebody to play with or go out with. And even, like, just go through school with, you know. He's poopy. Nah, he's just tired.
Anyway.
So, yeah, I would want my kids to be, like, 2 years apart. 3 is the latest.
Yeah, I think same. I think I want, like, 3 or 4 years, but he says 4 is too far apart. But
4 years is kind of hard. I mean, whatever happens, but ideally, I want them closely apart. But then at the same time, we're still young.
Yeah.
So if we have kids like back to back.
Okay, so for me, like, I want, good job. I want him to have siblings near his age so he can have someone to play with and, like, you know, like a best friend. Yeah. Because I didn't have a sister until I didn't have siblings until me and my sister is 9 years apart, and then me and my brother is 17 years apart. So
Yeah.
That's a big age gap, and we're not close, but like they're like my little babies though, but because I'm the oldest.
They're like your kids.
They're like my kids.
Yeah. Like, you don't have that bond.
I mean, I have a bond,
like
but
that, like, you know.
Yeah.
Like a sibling your age. Like.
Yeah. But yeah, I think 2-3 years.
Yeah,
I want like
friend.
I think I want like 1 more kid or 2. I don't know yet.
But yeah, we don't know what's gonna happen, but
it is what it is.
Yeah.
If it happens, it happens. Life is gonna go with the flow. Alright guys, so that was it for the video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you guys liked it. If you guys want to leave us a comment, let us know.
Please like and subscribe for more videos.
And follow our Instagram. Say bye, baby. He's not.
Say bye.